Hi, my name is Ian Donahue, and I'm the sales manager here at Creative Connors. In the next 4 minutes, we're going to give you an overview of the Creative Connors Scenic Automation System so you can see for yourself how easy it is to set it up and write cues. Sit back and you'll see that Scenic Automation doesn't have to be complicated. We'll start with an overview of the components. The control side of our system consists of our SpikeMark software running on any PC, the Showstopper cue controller, and a standard Ethernet switch. The machine side of our system consists of a stagehand motor controller and a machine, in this case our Creative Connors push-stick winch, but if you already own the machines, they will integrate easily into our control system. Getting the machine running is pretty simple. Connect the power to the stagehand, connect the motor and the brake, then connect the encoder, tighten it up, then the limits, and finally the e-stop. Now we can jog the motor in both directions. That's all it takes to get the motor moving using a stagehand. Next, we want to get the motor moving with the SpikeMark queuing software. The physical connection is made using standard Ethernet cables run through a network switch and connected to the stagehand. Now that we're wired together, we'll connect the computer control to the stagehand. It's only 3 steps. Add a motor, change the IP address to match the stagehand, and click connect. That's it. We can test the motor by jogging it from within SpikeMark. Now that we're connected, let's write a cue. In the SpikeMark cue grid, motors are represented by columns and cues are represented by rows. Let's write the new cue. Add our motor and give it a destination of 100 inches. Cues are run from the Showstopper cue controller. It's as simple as loading the cue and pressing the Go Cue button. This is a good time to point out one of the great features of SpikeMark, the stage model. The motor is represented by a wagon on a track, and that graphic moves dynamically with the cue. I'll write a new cue, returning the wagon to the offstage position. When I run the cue, you can see the stage model reading the position information being sent back from the stagehand and updating the position of our wagon on the screen. Of course, most shows have more than one motor. This is our revolver machine for edge-driving turntables. Each machine has its own stagehand, and we've got one hooked up right here. In SpikeMark, we've added it to our setup. Let's take a look. Let's add a new cue. Add both motors, and give each one a destination. You can see we're using names for our positions. We call those spikes, which behave like virtual spike tape. The beauty is that if you change the position of a spike, that change is carried through all the cues that use that spike. You can see we've added a graphic in our stage model to represent the turntable. I'm going to make this a time-based cue in 6 seconds. Now we'll load and run the cue, and you can see that both motors finish simultaneously in 6 seconds. We've shown you how easy the Creative Connors system is to use by queuing a multi-motor show in just a couple of minutes. But it can also handle complicated shows with advanced features like cue linking and the control of input-output devices like snowbags and trapdoors. As you can see, Creative Connors combines robust and reliable machinery with an intuitive software interface to create an industry-leading scenic automation solution. Please visit us at creativeconnors.com for more information.